Life is stranger than we dare to hope. Life is stranger than we'll ever know.
Mary Drake awoke and started her morning chores. Life in this time was fairly pleasant. Spring was here and her family would be enjoying the warm days playing in the fields behind her house. Her husband farmed their land and they enjoyed the simple life. The local town was only a few miles away and the residents there were also rising from bed to start their day. G.W. Fletcher, the town doctor, was dressed and heading into his office, while his wife was busy hanging their fresh white linen out to dry. Children played, and the town came to life. It was a changing country in those days. April 6th, Edgar Allan Poe, the highly regarded writer of short stories, departs his home in Philadelphia for New York City with $4.50 to his name. May 24th, Samuel B. Morse sends a message over the first telegraph line from Washington to Baltimore. November, Democrat James K. Polk defeats Henry Clay for president. Many thought the day would be the same as any other. For Sally Maines, this was to be her wedding day, the day she would marry her best friend, Joseph Wainwright. She was out picking flowers for her bouquet, while her mother was doing last-second alterations to her white wedding gown. Her soon-to-be husband was putting on his finest suit. This was to be an event the whole town would join in attendance for. They were both well-loved members of the community, and it was no surprise that someday they would wed. Their whole childhood was spent together and they courted all through their teens. It was noon. The crowd was assembled and Reverend Smith was thumbing to the proper chapter in the Bible. Joseph stood in anticipation at the cloudless sky, hoping the rain would hold off. As Mary started her walk, her heart sank as she felt a single drop of rain. She knew rain on a wedding day was considered good luck, but she hoped it would hold off a minute or two. She continued her walk and felt a few more drops. As she looked down at her white gown, she noticed a couple of red stains. Soon it was a full shower. The crowd began to scream and red droplets and chunks fell from the sky. As they all ran into City Hall, they gasped at the strange sight. It seemed the end of the world had come. Outside it was raining blood and chunks of human meat. I wish I could say this was a made-up story. However, it is true. 2 U.S. cities were all hit with a shower of human blood and meat. On Friday, March 3, 1876, flakes of meat fell all over an area 100 yards long and 50 yards wide near Kentucky home of Mr. and Mrs. Allen Crouch, not far from the Olympian Springs in the southern Bath County. The sky at the time was cloudless. The flakes were from 1 to 2 to 3 inches square, and it looked like fresh beef. However, according to the opinion of 2 gentlemen who tasted it, the substance was mutton or venison. Samples were taken and it was deemed to be human tissue. We live in a world where strange things happen, unexplainable things. Next time you hear the patter of rain outside, be careful, it may be something else. Something that can truly make you cringe.
There were tears in the hours that were darkest, the hour that came just before dawn. But a smile lurks today where a tear used to stray, and the curtain